I'm Sam Lyons, and today I'd like to share top 3 tips for beginner guitar players. Most beginner guitar players will have questions on these 3 things when you first start out on guitar. Before we get to those 3 tips, one thing I would like to go over is if you're brand new to the guitar, or you may have tried to learn in the past, for some reason, whether it be the course you were using, not having a structured course to follow, whatever the reason, I'm sure that many of you have your computer full of downloads of lesson songs and solos and lead guitar and just a variety of all different types of things. And the one thing that I would recommend is to take all of those, if we get them, to write down. You can always come back. Once you become familiar with chords and playing those chords well and putting those chords in with a song, just forget about all of the other things. The bar chords and all of that. Just put that out of your mind. And focus when you first start. So many people say, how do I get started? And the one thing I recommend is to focus, take you 4 chords, and get to where you can play those chords, make them sound clear, without fret buzzing, and be able to change from one to the other, smooth and even, without interruption in your strumming. So that's what I would say, tip number 1. First start, focus on 4 chords, and don't leave those 4 chords until you get to play. You can play them just say, if you play a G and then C and D. And if you can, once you get to play the 4 chords and play them smooth and even, and then put those 4 chords into a song, then you can add more chords and more songs and continue building that way. Best way to learn guitar. Now, if you're playing the 4 chords that I recommend starting with, and that is the G and the E minor and the C and the D, G, E minor, C, and D. The traditional way is fine. If you want to go the traditional way and learn the traditional way, you can. Here's the way I would recommend playing them. G, E minor, C, and D. What you're going to be doing is going to lock these first, your little finger and your third finger. They're going to be down on the first 2 strings, the bottom little strings on the 3rd fret. Your third finger's on the 2nd string, and your little finger is on the 1st string at the bottom, right next to the 3rd fret. Lock those in. Leave them there. They won't move during these 4 chords. Then take your 1st finger and put it on the 5th string, 2nd fret, and your 2nd finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret. So you have 4 fingers down. There's a G. Okay? There's the G. Then, to transition from G to the E minor, all you have to do is take your 2nd, 3rd finger, and again, keep the bottom 2 locked in on the 1st and 2nd string, 3rd fret, and move your 1st and 2nd finger to the 4th and 5th string, 2nd fret. So from the G, move your 1st and 2nd finger to the 4th and 5th string, 2nd fret. 1st finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret, 2nd finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. E minor. E minor. Now, if you're playing this traditional C, this is when you would have to lift all the fingers, move them to the traditional C, and put them back down. With the way I'm showing here now, it's going to make it a lot easier to go from E minor to C. So again, bottom 2 fingers stay where they are. Move your 1st finger to the 4th string, 2nd fret. 2nd finger to the 5th string, 3rd fret, with the 2 bottoms still where they were. C. That's it. So from E minor, just move your 1st finger to the 4th string, 2nd fret. 2nd finger to the 5th string, 3rd fret. That's C. Just that easy. And then to go to the D, again, if you're playing traditionally, you'd have to lift all the fingers up and then go down to the D, put your fingers back on. And it takes so much more time, and you will lose your strum during that time when you're making your chord changes. So this is a quick way to change from one to the other, and will also help keep that strum going. So if you had the C, you wanted to go to the D, all you do, take your first finger, put it to the 3rd string, 2nd fret, still with those bottom 2 locked in. D. So you have G, E minor, okay, C, and D. G, E minor, C, and D. That's the way they would sound. Just like that. G, E minor, C, and D. Now I'm going to have a link down below in the description. And if you click that link, you're going to be brought to a page showing those 4 chords and the position they should be played in. And focus on those 4. Focus on making the chord changes from one to the other. You can mix them up, G to C, C to D, E minor to C, any way you want. Focus on those 4 chords until you can get to play them, making them sound good, transitioning from one to the other. And then find some songs, and I will be making some videos here shortly using just those 4 chords on some songs. But again, practice those 4 chords and stay with that. Don't veer off into trying to learn something else until you get these 4 chords perfect. And then you can add a few more chords and a few more songs, and you'll be playing songs and chords in no time. But again, all the stuff you've been trying or downloaded on the computer, you haven't been able to learn how to play chords and songs, put it to the side and do it. Practice the way I'm telling you. Learn the way I'm telling you. You will learn to play. Everybody can learn. You can learn to play. I hear all types of excuses. I don't have any rhythm. My hands are too small or too big. All of that is nonsense. You can play, and I know you can play. And if you follow the way I'm teaching, you will learn how to play. Also down in the description, I'm having a link to my website, bestbeginnerguitarlessons.com, and there you can click that link, be brought to my home page on my website, and there you can enter your name, email, and press the little red button, and you'll be brought to my step-by-step complete Best Beginner Guitar Lessons course. This is the entire course. 38 step-by-step video lessons in full. They're the lessons that if you will be coming here to the studio, you'll be taking and paying hundreds of dollars for. Literally hundreds of dollars. They're free. No charge of any kind. The videos are there to keep coming back to. You can use them 100% free. And if you follow those lessons, step by step, taking your time, you will learn how to play the guitar. So check that out on my website. Just click the link down below in the description for that. bestbeginnerguitarlessons.com. The second tip I would like to share with you is there's so many guitar players teaching out there that teach strumming patterns. Now there are a lot of different strumming patterns. I like to refer strumming patterns to timing. I like to call it timing, because if you play strumming patterns, you know, down, up, up, down, it really bogs you down in your thinking and being able to learn how to strum. Because you're trying to think, do I going down or need to go up, whatever, up, down, whatever. And it really bogs you down in your thinking. So think of timing. Listen to the song that you're trying to learn how to play. And then listen for that timing. And if you would do that, it'll make a big difference in learning how to strum and strum different songs. If you know how the song goes, listen for that timing. And then you'll be able to play the chords in the order they should be played for that song. For instance, if you're playing just 4/4 time, okay? You have G, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So all you gotta do, count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just count, just count. Listen to the beats, and what you're doing is your strumming hand becomes like a drum. And if you learn it that way instead of trying to learn down, up, or up, down, or whatever you may be trying to learn with down and up strokes, it's going to be a lot easier just to let yourself relax, listen to the timing, and you'll be playing the song and the chords a lot quicker. So I hope that helps. The third and final tip is when you're first starting out, and you're going to play some chord changes, say G, E minor, C, and D, or any order of those 4 chords. Start with down strokes, period. Strum the chord. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, down strokes. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all it is, downstroke. And this will allow you to have a little bit more time to get ready to change to the next chord. And until you're able to change from one, and when you after the 4th strum, you'll change to the next chord in between your strums. So you won't hear that movement in between the chord changes. You have G, 3, 4, change. 3, 4, change. 2, 3, 4, change. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you get that in 4 strums, change it to 3 strums. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Just go on down, then 2 strums per chord, and you can mix the chords up in any order. If you will do that starting with learning your chords, just use downstrokes, and then once you get to able to switch from one to the other without any hesitation between your strumming hand here, and then once you get those to where you can play them real easy and move from one to the other and make them clear, then you can start adding the timing or the strum pattern. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. Now, if you follow these 3 tips that I've given in this lesson, when you're first starting out, keep it simple. That's my motto. Keep it simple in little bits, and do not try to go too far too fast. Learn each thing, especially the foundation when you're first learning it good and well, and understanding what you're doing is so important. So I hope these tips help you. They should. Again, keep focused. Don't go all over trying to learn bar chords, scales, modes, whatever. Focus. If you're wanting to play guitar and learn to play songs at the same time, you're at the right place, and I'm the right teacher, because that to me, that is the easiest, best way to learn how to play guitar. Learn your chords, learn some songs with those chords, and keep building. Keep building your chord collection, and keep building your song collection. And you'll be able to play any song you want to play in any genre, rock, country, jazz, whatever you like, you'll be able to play. If you're here for the first time, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just hit the red button. You have a little bell pop up. Click that bell, and you'll be subscribed. And every time I load a new video, you'll be notified that I have a new video up on my YouTube channel. Also, I would appreciate it if you would share or like my videos. Share with other people who may get some benefit from them. Family, friends, other guitar players, whatever. And I always welcome your comments. If there's something you're having special trouble with, if you'd like for me to address or make a video possibly for it to answer the problem, leave your comments in the comment section below. I always enjoy hearing from you, and I always reply. I personally reply. I'm a one-man show here. I do everything. And but I'm here to teach you how to play the guitar, keep it simple, and have you playing the guitar in the shortest possible time. So that'll be it for today. More videos coming soon. So let's go play some guitar.